we have, look, we have some, these are called beakers.
Whoa.
Beakers
What are
for
those?
measuring all of the ingredients. You want to see the beakers? See, these are beakers. And oh, there's another beaker. There's a bunch of these. Goodness. And we have pH. Oh yeah, Adeline said she's laughing about how she's messing stuff everywhere. Yes, she's very excited about making a mess right now. Yes, hopefully this will help her to learn science. That's what Adeline said. I hope so. I want my kid to be totally into science. I loved science when I was a kid, so. We've got some pH papers, which I assume is to ensure that it is below a neutral pH when we make it, because Adeline makes all of her products to be, I'm sure not all of them, I think retinol products are more higher pH because they have to be. But with the exception of that, I'm sure this is to ensure that the product is below a 7 pH, because that is what your skin desires and that is what your skin needs in order to keep a healthy barrier and also to keep out bad bacteria so that your skin can stay healthy and acne free.
Mama, your dress is green.
Yeah. Just put that with the, here, we'll put that over there. So we have pH papers and beakers, and we have pipettes. Yay! I'm so excited about this, guys. This is going to be so much fun. So we got the pipettes, so we can pipette out our specific ingredient desires. Oh, okay, I was wrong about that. I didn't want to say that because I wasn't sure, and I know that retinol has a higher pH. So she did say even our retinol products are a lower pH because it makes it milder and easier to tolerate. So that's why Adeline's retinol products don't irritate our sensitive skin types. So that actually makes sense, because I've always wondered why that didn't seem to be an issue. So that must be why. It's because Adeline is so pH conscious when she makes her products, which is why her products are awesome. Hi, Dale. How are you? All right, what else is in here? I mean, obviously, there's all kinds of stuff in here. We have a, goodness, it's like sawdust everywhere. We have, oh man, my daughter's having a blast. It's my hypothesis. It has not been scientifically proven. I agree with your hypothesis, though, because it makes sense. So, and it's not like everyone here in the group, say hi, honey.
Hi.
You can see his face. That was my husband. So Adeline was saying her hypothesis is that a lower pH retinol product, even though it makes it milder, it also helps your skin to tolerate it better, which in turn makes it work better. And I have to say that I agree with that, because I have used her retinol products. I've used her Sleeping Beauty oil, which is the one with the blue tansy. And I've also used her Dorian Gray anti-aging serum. I can never say that right. I don't know why. And I can't even talk about how impressed I was with that. I used a sample bottle of that serum, and it made all of my serious aging issues go away almost entirely with one sample size bottle. So that stuff works. So it's working, Adeline. It's working. I gotta say. Haven't done research into the biochemical examination of retinol yet to make sure my hypothesis hasn't already been proven. Well, I'm interested in that, definitely. Oils are different though. pH in oils aren't supposed to matter. I was wondering about that, actually. That is like the exact thing that was running through my brain this week, was about like oils and oil cleansers and stuff like that. So I'm glad you said that. We also have a scale. Obviously, whenever we're measuring out our beauty ingredients in our DIY Beauty Carol's serum, we're gonna need a scale to make sure everything's like the right amount of grams and everything, that while you're making the serum yourself. So we have a scale, and they even gave us batteries. You guys are the best. Do you know why? Because it's awful when you get something that needs batteries and you have to go buy batteries, because batteries are expensive. So thank you very much for that. there's anything I always need more of in my house, it's batteries. Seriously, that's fabulous. Okay, so let's get to the fun stuff. Oh, we got one more gadget thingy, and the last gadget thingy is one of those hand electric whisker thingies. And I assume that that's to help mix everything up so that it's all mixed together evenly throughout the product. So we got one of these little guys. It's like a mini version of a submersion blender, I think, but it's like just a little handheld whisk. So it's not exactly what it is, but it's like a small version of that. Let me see. Everything matters in anything that has water, which is everything that isn't a cream as far as pH goes. That's what Adeline said. Okay, that makes sense. And Jessica Smith was the one who thought of the batteries. Well, Jessica's awesome because that's exciting. Homogenized is the chemical term. Okay, so everything homogenized. Alrighty, so now we have all of our ingredients. Oh my gosh, there's more batteries in here. I'm so excited. Sorry guys. I'm a mom with a toddler with like toys everywhere that need batteries. So batteries are currency in my life. Alright, so what else? We have obviously our bottle that the serum's going to go into whenever we make it. So, are you having a blast? So my daughter's throwing packaging everywhere still. Like, I seriously don't know why I did this to myself. That's where our serum's going to go when we're done. Then we're going to make our solves, guys. It's so exciting. And, oh, whoa. Okay. Can you throw it in that direction instead? Is that okay? Can you do that for me? All right, now we've got all our ingredients. And there's so many ingredients in this serum. This is the part that I'm super excited about. We've got all of these natural ingredients, and there's so many of them, and they all have such special purposes. So we have, the first one is hydrolyzed. So this one, if I remember correctly, it has 4 different types of rice. I think it's either 3 or 4 different types. There's hydrolyzed, and then there's, I'm sure I'll come across them, but this is the hydrolyzed rice protein. I believe that's one of the first ingredients in there. And I wrote a couple things down about rice. Also, too, that rice water started being used for hair health. And people would actually let the rice water ferment overnight and then put it in their hair. And these women who did this were like famed for having hair that was down to the floor, which I just thought that was really cool. She said, yes, it does have 3 types of rice. That's what this week's blog post will be about. So if you want more details about the rice, stick around for Adeline's blog post this week, which they are amazing, by the way. So we've got hydrolyzed rice protein. Rice is good for toning. It's good for soothing your skin, skin health, acne, rosacea, hyperpigmentation, dry skin, toning, and anti-aging. And it's full of vitamins A and C. So your rice ingredients are going to do, just the rice ingredients, just by themselves, are going to do great things for your skin. Dale said, my face loves rice. My face loves rice too, Dale. I agree. I love this serum so much. And then we have our, let's see if I can find the other rice ingredients. I don't know. Quaternized rice, which is another type of rice ingredient. So we've got hydrolyzed rice protein, and then we have quaternized rice. So there's 2 rice ingredients. And then we have rice bioferment. And then I think I've talked about this before, and I'm sure you guys have heard it from Adeline too. Anytime an ingredient is fermented, it breaks down the cell walls of the proteins in that particular thing that's been fermented, and in turn makes it more bioavailable to your skin. And that means that it can sink deeper into the epidermal layers so that it can do more of its good work on your skin. So fermented ingredients, woohoo! So we've got fermented rice, rice bioferment. I think that's all the rice. And then, yeah, that's all the rice. I think. Yep. And then we have bamboo water. It says bio water bamboo, but we've got some bio water bamboo. Bamboo is really, so the big deal about bamboo is silica. and silica is, it aids in collagen production. So anytime bamboo is in a skincare product, it's gonna help to restore the barrier. And Adeline said that's what makes it a probiotic product for your skin microbiome, this one. That's awesome. Or she might be talking about the fermented. Actually, but this says bio, so that means this is bioavailable, which also probably means this is a form of fermentation as well. So we've got the bamboo water, and like I said, bamboo is good in silica. It helps with skin brightening, strengthening your barrier, and a stronger barrier helps in turn to help your skin protect itself from bacteria and antioxidants and UV rays. And basically everything that's attacking your skin, the stronger your skin barrier is, the better it's gonna fight back and protect your skin from being damaged. And Marissa said this week's YouTube video will be about bamboo as well. So we got all kinds of exciting stuff coming up. We got Adeline's blog post on rice and fermented ingredients, I believe. And then Marissa is having a live on bamboo. So that's super exciting, guys. And then we have, wait, she said Maya's asking questions. Am I missing questions? What are the top products with rice? Adeline. Oh, okay, so Adeline already answered your question. Okay, good. All right, so we have sake extract. You guys already know how much Adeline likes using sake in her Sabbatical Beauty products because she knows how much it helps with anti-aging. I think it was the people who were working on is it the sake dregs, I think is the word that I had heard you guys use, and they noticed that the people who worked in them with the sake their hands weren't aging, and that was what made them realize that sake had anti-aging properties. And I think it was after they realized that they began to implement it as an anti-aging product. So that's really cool. So we've got sake extract for anti-aging, also helps with brightening. Sake is just really, really great for your skin. Dale says I'm not missing questions. Okay, thank you for the reassurance, Dale. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Marissa said it's not alive. Alex made a video. Okay, I love Alex's videos too. Those are fun. Those are always super fun to watch. Sake breweries. They're breweries. I don't know why. I was thinking of rice dregs. I think that's what it was. So I was mixing up the two. So at the sake breweries, they realized that the people working there their hands weren't aging, and that was when they realized that sake had anti-aging properties. So we've got the sake, and then we have Lucidal Complete, which I believe the Lucidal is the radish root ferment filtrate and the coconut mix, which is the preservative. I do believe that that's what this is. And then we have Centerside Asian Fusion, and I think this is the preservative booster, which is the wasabi and coconut, and I can't remember what other. There's always 3 ingredients that Adeline uses in all of her products at the end of like every product she makes. Marissa says I'm cracking up at baby making a mess. I just thought it'd be a really easy way to keep her happy, so mommy's trying to just let it go, right? So I'm letting it go, and then I'll deal with it when I'm done. I'm sure it'll be fun to clean it up with her. So we've got our Asian Fusion. That's the preservative booster. And Maya said, Dale Island, can I just drink a lot of sake? Hey, so we know that wine has wasabi ginger, Marissa said, is what the Asian Fusion is, and that's the preservative booster in all of Adeline's products that she uses. So we know that wine is anti-aging when you drink it, right? Right? So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that sure, if you drink sake, I'm gonna hypothesize that it'll help you anti-age. Emphasis on the word hypothesis. I am being patient with my child because she's being good, because I'm letting her make a mess. So, yeah. We've got our Pro-Revive Blemish Balm, which I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. That might be the white willow bark. Maybe. I don't know everything, guys. I just don't. I think this is the white willow bark, which it contains salicylic acid naturally. The white willow bark does, and that helps to exfoliate chemically. And so it helps to slough off dead skin cells. So we've got a bunch of stuff in here that's good for anti-aging and brightening, and this is going to assist in that process. The white willow bark, the Pro Revive Blemish Balm. And then we have citric acid, which I didn't write down. I think that's just another preservative. Citric acid. And it might be for brightening as well. And then we have N-acetyl glucosamine. And I'm sure you guys have heard of glucosamine. In all of its many, many different forms. It comes from shellfish usually. There might be other forms of it as well. But it's basically the stuff that makes up what makes your joints healthy. And so obviously in turn also helps. It's the stuff that keeps everything together, that keeps you bouncy, that keeps you healthy. And Natalie said the citric acid helps with the pH. I bet that's what it's for too, to help balance out the pH of the product. And Marissa confirmed citric acid helps adjust the pH level. Okay, so that makes sense. So your glucosamine, hey, not back in the box, please. Helps with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, and it's the building block of joint tissue. So we went over that part. So that's a really awesome ingredient. And then we have Panthenol. Panthenol, also known as vitamin B5, is good for wound healing and hydration and inflammation. And again, another ingredient that's good for the barrier of your skin. So that's a really good one for just helping make this protect itself better so that it's gonna stay nice and moisturized. So we've got, no, Kaylin, you have this stuff all over the floor. You don't need any more from the box. And then we have fermented lemon peel. This obviously, well, maybe not obviously, I'm sorry. This is going to be your main brightening product. I read, actually, and I didn't know this before I read this, lemon peel has 5 to 10 times more vitamins than juice. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. So it's more potent and more effective. And it's fermented. Again, we talked about fermented, and that means that the cell walls have been broken down, which is going to make it more bioavailable to your skin, and that helps with brightening and hyperpigmentation and all that stuff. And Adeline said plus N-acetylglucosamine helps with, is also a potent dark spot remover. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not find that. Rice is brightening too, along with lemon peel. Yep. And then we only have two ingredients left. We have niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, which is anti-inflammatory. It's good for skin health and rosacea and redness, and may help prevent UV damage. So it's another one of those things you can wear that's like almost like a booster that's gonna like help it to possibly be more effective. And then our last ingredient is our Day Spa fragrance oil, which is the scent that everybody loves in the group. I'm sorry, I'm reading and presenting at the same time. Oh, that does smell really good. I like that. So you've got your scent in here. So basically, wait, let's see what Adeline said. I only remember what Panthenol does because of Pantene Pro V, which is horrible for your hair, by the way. Yes, it is. Don't put that crap in your hair. I agree. Not because of the Panthenol in it, but just because of all the other fillers. I always used to sing Pantene Pro Vitamin B5 song whenever I was making it. Making product. That's funny. Alright, so look at all this, guys. Got these 4 ingredients. So that's what is that, 4 bags of ingredients? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we've got 10 of the bottled ingredients and 4 of the powdered ingredients, which means there are 14 ingredients in here. 14! Wow! That's a lot of ingredients, and I'm really excited about it, because to me, the more products I get to mix together, the more fun I will have. So I'm really excited that there's so many of them. So yeah, so this is, again, for anybody who didn't see it from the beginning, these are products to make your own beauty serum, to learn how to make your own beauty products from your house, which you can then take from there to learn how to make your own products as you wish, the way that you want them, the way you want them to smell, what you want them to do, in the comfort of your own home, which I think is beautiful. So thank you, Adeline, and everybody. Do you guys have any questions that I didn't answer already? Of course, we got Adeline here, so we got easy question answers compared to usual making products. I don't think I missed any questions. I think we're good to go. All right, everybody. Someone posted that molecules, their products are basically one of those ingredients as an active per serum. Here you actually have something potent. Yes, and that's a good thing to bring up. I'm glad you said that, Adeline, and that's an important thing just to know about Sabbatical Beauty. If you're watching this and you don't know about Sabbatical Beauty, I want you to know. So let's talk about that for a sec. Sabbatical Beauty, instead of, all right, so when you look at a beauty ad with 90% of the beauty companies out there, you're gonna look at an ad and you're gonna see an active ingredient like, I don't know, for instance, bamboo. And you're going to be like, oh, it has bamboo in it. I'm excited. And then you're going to go click on the link. And then if you're like me, which is, I've always kind of been more of an educated buyer than normal individuals. And then I'm going to go look at it. And then I'm going to look at the ingredient list. It's going to be like 25 ingredients long. And it's going to take me 5 minutes to find the bamboo in there. But that's what they're selling it for. But it's like 10 things down the line. And you guys know, right, that the order of ingredients is generally the amount, and it's like at the bottom. So anyway, when it comes to Sabbatical Beauty, what they are advertising as the active ingredient is usually one of the first ingredients in the product. So you're not just buying good actives, you're buying them at the top of the ingredient list. They're not just kind of like, you know, stardust sprinkled in there to convince you to buy it. It's the real deal. So anyway, I'm excited about the Homebrew Kit. I'm excited for all of you. And I really, really hope that this was helpful for you. And if you're on the fence about it, do it, man. Let's learn how to make beauty products in home, because that's exciting. Let's be a part of the beauty revolution and homebrew our own products and thank Adeline in the process. And if you're watching this on YouTube, which I'm pretty sure this will go up there, please like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you and good night.